Welcome to the Pretty and Profiting Show, your favorite show for branding, beauty, business, and the truth of how to be a boss lady and build your empire. Pause the show right now and grab your seat at prettyprofitsgift.com and enroll into the free 21-day e-course to build a brand that people crush on, gossip about, and buy from. And now, your host. She is the fierce money-making brand strategist and creative freaking genius, Nicole K. Lundy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Pretty and Profiting Show. This is your host, Nicole K. Lundy, and today I am going to talk to you about the secrets to getting more engagement on Facebook. Here's the funny thing, and a lot of people tell me this, specifically my clients, is that if they share a funny video or somebody singing or a cute baby or a cat video, that would get more comments, more likes, more shares than when they posted something related to their business. Now, one thing is for sure, well, a few things are happening. One, Facebook wants you to be in the Facebook ad game. So they detect when you're posting promotional stuff. And I think the algorithm doesn't go in your favor in terms of people in your feed seeing your stuff. And two, let's face it, some people just like to be entertained more than reading or learning something new or something more about a particular subject. That's just the way it is. So I want to talk to you today about how you can get more engagement on Facebook, because I do think it is a very powerful platform if you have the right strategies in place for building your business, getting your brand visible, getting prospects in the door, and signing clients. So number one, let's talk about your images. So, of course, we know that visuals on Facebook get way more engagement than just text posts, but let's take it up a notch. I want you to start adding call to actions on your image. So even if it's just a quote or a tip or something you're saying related to your business or brand, add a call to action. That call to action could be click to read, see the whole episode here, learn more about this, get all of the tips. Like, get creative, because you don't want to just use generic call to actions, even though you don't want to be too long-winded, but add the call to actions on the image instead of posting it in the text. And it doesn't actually hurt if you posted both. So the text description that you post with your image, you can have the call to action on the picture, and you can also write a call to action in the accompanying text description. So that's the first one. You want to have a call to action on your image. You will see results immediately. Number two is that you want to get personal. So not just being this business brand, I'm the expert type of personality. You want to share stories, because that's how we connect with humans on an emotional level. That's how you get prospects in the door, because they connected with you. Once they've connected with you, then that's how you start the nurturing process so that they know, love, and trust you. So share some of what's going on in your life outside of business. So even if you post a picture or, about your day or what you're eating, or like me, I forgot to post this on Facebook, but I'll tell you first. I was making an omelet for my mom the other day, and I guess I poured the egg mix into the pan too rough. I don't know. But anyway, the whole thing splashed and I burned my stomach. And I'm like, okay, this is literally starting my day with a blast. So then I had this burn mark on my stomach. It was uncomfortable. I had crazy amount of sessions to do that day. I mean, it was a crazy day, and I was like, oh, I should post on Facebook about it. And just as I'm telling you the story, I forgot that I didn't do that, and that actually happened yesterday. Anyway, you heard it first, but I will post it on Facebook too. But you want to share some of the quirky stuff that you do. It's okay that people think you're weird. I know I didn't own being weird until I was an adult. I was called weird the first time in 3rd grade, and I thought it was the worst thing to be called. And I kind of shunned it for most of my life till I owned it. But magic happened when I did. But anyway, today we're talking about the secrets to getting more engagement on Facebook. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. It's time to get bold and get your brand out there in a big, smart way. If you want more clients, a waiting list, in fact, the exact tools to make more money with your programs, to become the celebrity in your marketplace, generate more business opportunities to showcase your expertise, a zealous community of people in your tribe, and to make more money, I created the Monetize My Brand program to do exactly that for your business. Listen, the world is hungry for real, authentic brands that not only transforms their life, but impacts generations to come. Go to prettyprofits2015.com today and enroll. So today we're talking about secrets to getting more engagement on Facebook. So I want to jump into the next tip. One is that you need to be consistent with your brand colors, and you also the first tip I gave you was to use call to actions on your image. You want, wherever you have that call to action, to be a bright color. Make it stand out so people see it, people notice it, and people actually take action. So use your brand's colors, but within your brand color palette, you should have a color that's used for your buttons, for making people psychologically want to click on it and play with it. It's not a bad manipulation. Trust me, it's just about marketing. But you want to save that bright color that you use for your buttons for your call to action images on Facebook. Next, let's talk about how often you should post, because this kind of trips up a lot of people. It's like, should I post all the time? Facebook is this black hole thing. I could spend all day here. So there's a lot of statistics that come out on best times to post. But what from our experience is that a lot of people are on midday for lunch, and they're on during that sleepy crash hour in the afternoon. Now, of course, this goes to where you live. And if you're mostly on the West Coast, you need to time your post for that. Or let me back that up. If your audience is, predominantly in a certain time zone, you want to time it for those times. So lunchtime, 12 to 2, 1 is a great time to post. And 2:33, people are hitting that afternoon crash period, and they want to go on Facebook to kind of get a steroid boost bolt to kind of liven up for the evening. So if you have no other time to post those 2 times. Lastly, I want to talk about your headlines. So just like your blog, your YouTube video titles, and everything else, and even your email titles, your Facebook titles have the same importance. It's the first thing people see if they're scrolling through their newsfeed at 100 miles per hour, just swiping their thumb down. Your headline needs to grab their attention so that they stop and read what you have to say. So they actually stop and see your call to action and take action. So your headline is just as important on Facebook as it is everywhere else. So you want to keep that in mind and write very catching, brand personality filled headlines for your Facebook as well too. And one tip I use is using my note app on my iPhone and writing out my post on there so that it's spaced correctly and I have the right emojis. My emoji people know what I'm talking about. And the URL, I have all of that, and I could just copy and paste it. Because a lot of times, sometimes what I post on Facebook, I also post on LinkedIn as a status post as well. So you want to make sure you are paying attention to your headline and you write an eye-catching headline as well too, just like you do for your emails, your YouTube channel, videos, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so apply these techniques starting today. Write your plan on how you are going to put this all into action. And I want to hear your results in the Facebook group. So if you're not in the Facebook group, make sure you go to prettyprofitingposse.com, or you could just jump on Facebook if you're there right now. Go to the search box and type in Pretty and Profiting Posse, and we will come up. Click join, and I want to hear how you are implementing your Facebook secrets and how they're working for you. This is your host, Nicole K. Lundy. I will see you on the next episode. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Pretty and Profiting Show. Now, I want you to join the Pretty and Profiting Posse over on Facebook. It's simple to join. Just go to Facebook, type in Pretty and Profiting in the search box, and click join. Hurry, we're waiting on you. Until next time, stay pretty and stack those profits.